What is going on, collectors? Optical 20 back for another video preview. Today we're going to take a look at Ken from Iconiq Studios, and you can pre-order this at bigbadtoystore.com. I'll put the link down below. I believe it's around 280, 290, something like that. So Ryu has already been released. There's a lot of people who has a lot of beautiful things to say about that Ryu. And it looks good. I've seen reviews, blogger pictures and all that stuff, collector's pictures, and it looks fantastic. If you are a Street Fighter aficionado, if you love the game, which I do, there's no better figure out there than this. There's none. You can try to find one, but this is the best figure that you would get from that line. And this is licensed as well. So after the success of Ryu, the most logical is to go to Ken. They're the two most popular characters of that game. I don't know if they're going to stop here, I guess depending on the success, but anything other than those two, maybe Guile would be, kind of so-so as far as sales is concerned. I'm sure I wanted to see them, but Iconiq is a startup company. Obviously they want to grow, and they can't take risk and chances as of yet. This is already a risk because you never know how it would turn out. But man, I am so glad that it is well received by the collectors, because I'm looking forward to one of their figures, which is Muhammad Ali. So if I get that, now they've shown that they are capable of doing these things. It is beautiful. Now it already started in the bust for Muhammad Ali. The head sculpt looks fantastic, but here they are traversing into a new genre, which is video game that looks like an actual video game with a Phison body, and it looks fantastic. They partnered up with TB League, which makes the Phison bodies, and they're known. And look at this, it looks beautiful. And so far, Phison, for me, I've had a couple, still doing great, as of the moment. No tears yet. I know some experience, but it depends on how you pose your figure as well. And look at this two right here. They are beautiful. Now, what you're getting for the cost, I think it's pretty fair. You get two head sculpts. You get a newly developed body. The outfit, it's pretty simple. It's a gi, but it has some wires to it. And overall, it looks great. The base reminds me of an Enter Bay base. Like those Enter Bay NBA basketball base. I like the fireball effects that he does have. Swappable feet for some articulation there. The hands are good because you don't even see the seam because of the the forearms and all that stuff. So it's a no-brainer if you ask me. If you want this, it's detachable fire accessories. Body looks great, interchangeable head sculpt and hairstyles. So, and the head sculpt is different enough that you could use both. Unlike the Enter Bay Scottie Pippen, where it looks, it's almost the same. It's laughable, honestly. Wire belt and costume. So you could kind of especially with the belt, if he's doing some action moves, you want it to be flying, on the opposite side as well. So make it looks like it's flowing in the air. So that is a nice touch. Again, seamless joints, so you don't see any, one of those bad elbows. His body proportion, obviously, it's a video game. It's based off Street Fighter, so it's not the same as, your regular human being. But I think they did a fantastic job of I guess, transferring the video game character into 1/6 scale with both Ryu and Ken. So it's nice. Now, again, the price, I feel like it's more than fair, because the body itself, if you buy the body at Phison, let's say at Big Bad, it'll cost you around $120 or $90, something like that. The fact that this is the fact that it's only $100 more than the body, and the body is, I believe, specifically designed for this character. So if you add another almost $100, $150, you get the entire costume, the two head sculpts, the base, and all the effects and accessories in the stand. I think that's a great deal. That's plus the fact that it's licensed. And not only that, Iconiq, I believe, is run by a fellow collector and YouTuber as well, which is Keyboard Warriors. So I'm always advocating to help out, like to support another collector, because there's a lot of love and passion going into this project, I'm sure, because Andrew is a collector himself. So I'm sure, like, by I guess, how do I say this, by purchasing this figure, we're helping the community out as well. So that is a beautiful thing. I'm all about a community and what makes it grow, and especially another fellow collector who dove into not only selling figures but making them. It's a beautiful thing, like, and I hope their project doesn't stop. I think the last announcement was Muhammad Ali. I know they're making Bateman. So those are the projects. I'm specifically excited for the Muhammad Ali, because Muhammad Ali has been done by Storm Collectibles. That was like a few years ago, and it's now being sold at a higher price. But now that they come out with a better body, better head sculpt, no joints, and it's a no-brainer. I hope they tackle Mike Tyson next, honestly, because I still have the Storm Collectibles Mike Tyson. It still looks good, but I have no doubt that if Iconiq tackle Mike Tyson, it'll be so much better. So now, let me know how you feel about this Ken figure. Are you going to purchase this? Do you have the other figure, the Ryu figure? Because if you do, it's a no-brainer. Are you interested in getting both? Or if you are, like, do you want to see any more Street Fighter collectibles out of this line? And what do you want Iconiq to tackle next? I'm really interested to hear your thoughts. Put it down in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you like this video. If you do, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video.